Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Conquest Josh here. Happy Friday. I figured that maybe I would start a new video series on just some helpful tips and tricks and stuff that I do. And today we're going to be sharpening a couple of knives. Got an AccuSharp sharpener here. There we go. It's got a coarse side and a fine side. The coarse side, I believe this is a tungsten sharpener. And if you flip it over, they've got a couple of little screws in here. So when this stuff starts going crazy, not sharpening enough anymore, you can take those out and you can replace them. So I'd rather have sharp knives than dull knives any day, no matter what I'm doing, whether it's cleaning fish, cutting up an apple, having to cut 550 cord or fishing line, whatever. You want to have a sharp blade. Now, let's take a gander at my workstation here, okay? Bring you guys down, turn you a little bit, turn you just a little bit more, there we go. All right, so as you can see, I've got my handy dandy mobile workstation. This is the back of my good old trusty Silverado. I've got cutting board here, and I've got a few knives here. Now, this knife is a fillet knife. I use this one all the time to cut up all of my fish, whether they're smaller fish or some of the larger fish like lake trout, salmon, whatever. Here's just one of the wives. I don't even know what it is. Oh, okay, it's a 3.5 inch Perry knife. And I've got a good old Sheffield broken tip pocket knife. Alright, so just checking. Yep, that hasn't been sharpened in a long time. That's sort of kind of okay. And this one I know is dull because I just fished the brown trout not too long ago. It's a salmon tournament. And that one is also kind of dull. So what I do is I'm going to use the coarse side. I rarely use the fine side, but let's get some of these sharpened up, shall we? So it's important to keep your hand as far away from where you're using the blade. That way there's no accidents. I also like to come to the very edge of either a countertop or like a workstation like this. That way when you're running your knife through, you're not catching the blade on the tailgate. So I'm going to run my knife through just a few times. Alright, let's test her out. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I like to knock out some of the filings in there. Get them blown out. Swap it over. Check again. That's getting there. Now it's super important that you don't run your finger to check this way. You will cut yourself. You can run it flat at a 90-degree angle. And most of the time you can check to see if it's sharp. This is getting there. Was pretty dull. Wow, it is very dull. There we go. Now it's sharp. Now, if you got hairy arms like me, one way you can check to see how sharp this is you can attempt to shave. Be very careful. Now I've got a bald spot right here. This knife is sharp. Make sure if you are doing the shave technique, you wipe off all the extra off of this. Give it a good wash. You don't want your fish to be hairy. This one, run through a few times. Oh yeah, that's pretty sharp. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and sharp. Got a nice bald spot going on here. It has shaved. All right, that one's nice and sharp. Get rid of the extra metal. Got old crappy pocket knife here. You never know what knife you're gonna have close by, so I like to try and keep as many knives sharpened up as possible because I never know where I'm gonna set something and need a knife. Now let's see. Oh no, that's still really bad. Oh yeah, that's much better. All right, move to a different section of my arm here. Shaving very nicely. All right, there you have it. If you're doing the shave technique, please be extra careful. But this is just a cheap AccuSharp. Just a cheap little sharpener. It's got a couple of the other fancy things, you know. Nice little file. But that's it. That's it. My knives are sharp. They're ready to cut fish, slice tomatoes, and I don't know, apples, or cut 550 or fishing line or whatever. Guys, back turn around here. So, good knife. I don't really have good. I don't think these are great knives, but I try and keep them sharp. And they shave pretty good. They're sharp. So, it's kind of an old school way to do it. My grandpa used to do it. My grandpa used to have little bald spots and stuff from sharpening up his pocket knife, you know, the old-timer pocket knives. Or the buck knives, you know. Anyways, that's my little tip for the Friday, the fun Friday, is get you a knife sharpener. Get you a knife sharpener. Keep your knives sharp. A lot of crazy things going on in the world today. Having a sharp knife is the way to go. You don't want to be stuck in a situation sitting there going,
I really wish I would have listened to Conquest Josh. It's going to take a month of Sundays to get through this.
sharpen your knives. Get them sharp. Test them out. You can take pieces of paper. I don't even know if I have a piece of paper right here. Got an old cereal box. Get you flying ants all over the place. Get you a piece of paper. Do the paper trick. This is cardboard. Do the paper trick. Always cut away from yourself. Oh. Do the paper trick if you don't want to shave your arm, or if you don't have any arm hair to shave your legs, you know? Dog days of summer are coming to an end. It's time for No Shave November. Why don't you get a good head start on it? You might as well shave now and then forget it for the rest of the year. Winter's coming, you know? Anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's going to be, I'm going to try and upload a video every Friday of some silly tips and tricks and stuff, you know. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will talk to you guys soon. See you later. Stuffing things pow. Have a great weekend. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.